Hi guys, today I'm not gonna do any fancy intro because this is gonna be like a get to know me video, like more of a chit chat video. I hate this word, I don't know why. Because you actually don't know a lot about me. So I said, what's the best thing I can tell them? I think the best way to bond quicker with someone is telling them awkward and weird childhood stories, right? So today I'm going to embarrass myself on YouTube because, content, right? Also, I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear it from my voice. I'm sick this week, so probably the energy is not gonna be the best. So let's just get into those stories you guys will not believe. Let's just get to the first story. Well, this is a fun one, very embarrassing. You're probably gonna think I don't know, weird, and probably because I am. I was in middle school, so I think it was 12, 13, yeah, around that age. It was a school day. I woke up usually around 7 a.m. to go to school, and I had to get to school around 8. So yeah, that day I had my backpack as every day, and then I had my two art classes, because yes, we had two. One was more of a like your typical art class, and the other one was more of a geometrical type of class, like with rulers and stuff like that. Like I'll show you a picture to explain myself better. So I had these two folders, like big folders, probably. Yeah, I'll show you a picture. They're pretty big. They're not very convenient to carry around. So basically I had the backpack, one folder in one hand and the other folder on the other hand. And to get to my school, I had to go downhill. It wasn't like that big of a downhill, but it was like probably, I don't know, 20, 30 meters, I don't know. And I don't know what happened today. Probably I wasn't fully awake. Like I woke up an hour before that, so probably wasn't my day. I don't know. So yeah, 13-year-old me going downhill, minding my own business. And all of a sudden, with no reason whatsoever, I fell on my knees. Like there wasn't bumps, or there wasn't anything slippery on the concrete, nothing, just fell. I don't know, maybe it was God calling me like a holy call, I don't know. It was 8 a.m. so there was a lot of people around, like there were other students going to school, parents were dropping their kids off. So I don't actually know how many people saw me falling, but I actually didn't even want to look because that was too embarrassing. So it was just, I got up and I just kept my head down. I didn't want to look anybody in the eye, no eye contact please. I wanted to like dig a hole and hide myself in there. I don't have an explanation to this day. I don't know what happened. Maybe my legs weren't fully awake. So that day started on a good note. This is story number 2. This is where I peaked as a child, probably. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. I was a well-behaved kid. I didn't get in any big trouble. I was a very positive, optimistic kind of kid, very happy, doing like normal kid stuff. But that day, I don't know what got into my head and I did the dumbest thing. I was actually pretty lucky, like I could have hurt myself really bad. This happened way before the first story happened. I was still in elementary school, so I was probably 8, 9, yeah. And a little bit of explanation here. I don't remember who bought it for me, but probably my mom or my dad, grandpa, I don't remember, to be honest. They got me this fake flip phone. Yeah, that was the flip phone era, and smartphone weren't a thing yet. But the cool thing was, if you didn't open it, like when it was closed, it looked pretty real. I don't even know why I was that happy about that phone. So every day after I did my homework like a good kid, like a good student, I like to go outside to the park. Right outside where I live, there's this park. So that day I had the brilliant idea to took the fake flip phone with me because I wanted to show my friends that I had a phone. The problem is I pretended that was a real phone. Like, I didn't want them to know it was a fake one. And if you ask me why, I don't know. Keep listening because it gets so stupid. As I said, the problem is if you open the phone, you can definitely see it wasn't real. So I had to keep the phone closed. What I thought was going out, telling my friends,
look guys,
my mom got me a phone, and obviously they didn't believe me because they thought, what would an 8-year-old have a phone when phones are not even a thing yet? They didn't believe me and said, yeah, that we don't believe you, that's no real phone. Tell us it's fake, confess. I was like,
no, it's real, it's real.
So they said, well, now we're gonna ask your mom if the phone is real. And then I was like, oh no.
They're gonna find out,
So they were going ask my mom because she was there talking to the other moms, and they were going to ask her about the phone, but I didn't want them to find out. Again, I don't know why. I had the dumbest idea ever. I started running towards my mom, but she was talking to the other mom, so she wasn't facing me, so she didn't see I was running to get to her. Yeah, I started running because I wanted to get to my mom before my friends. So stupid. I got to her, but since she was from behind, I monkey jumped onto her to say,
Mom,
just play along and say the phone is real. But she didn't expect me to jump on her from behind. She wasn't like steady, I think. So I basically brought her down with me, but she was, since I was on her back, she fell with me and she was on me basically. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. And the worst part of this is that that part of the park is not grass, but it's concrete. So I hit my head on the concrete with my mom weight on me. I shielded her, but I wasn't protected. I hit the back of my head onto the concrete really hard. Like, I remember when I hit the ground, and then black. My mom told me I didn't faint, but I genuinely don't remember how I got home. Like, my mom said I walked home with her. The only thing I remember was my mom saying, don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep, stay awake, stay awake. So that's the dumbest thing I've ever done. As I said, I could have hurt myself so bad. I didn't even go to the hospital, so it wasn't that bad. I didn't bleed or anything. So kids, the moral here is don't lie to your friends because
karma is gonna get you real bad.
That was so dumb. So that's not even embarrassing, that's just stupid. First story, I fell. Second story, I fell. And well, third story, I also fell. So I should have probably titled this video me falling every day. So basically the third story takes place back, I think it was middle school, I'm not sure, but before the first story. If in the first story I was 12, 13, in this story I was probably 11. So that year at school for gym class, we did athletics the entire year, I think, or half of the year, I don't remember, to be honest. So that day we had like a competition against other class of my school and against other schools of my age. So we went to this track field. We had different type of competition, like we had the high jump, long jump, 100 meters run, like stuff like that, you know. And I was alright at running. I wasn't the fastest, of course, but I wasn't even the worst. So it was the time of the 100 meters run. I was in position and I was ready to start running. I knew I wasn't going to win, but I didn't want to get to last place. So I was trying to do my best there. I was probably fine during the first 30 meters, and then I don't know what happened, if my classmates near me just kind of sidetrack into my lane, or if it was my fault. I don't know. I was running, so I'm not even that sure. I fell, but since I was running, I don't know, I was in motion, you know, so I did a somersault. So embarrassing. I did a somersault and got back up right away. And that day there was an audience watching us, not like 5 people, 10 people, an audience, like all the students, teachers, some parents. So a lot of people saw me falling, doing a somersault and then getting back up. But that's not it, because there was this guy, this man, who is like the president of the athletics team of that track field. It was doing like the speaker kind of guy. So it was like doing number 2 is on top of the others, is going to win, like that stuff, you know. This guy obviously saw me falling, so he said, let's give an applause to Di Mario, because she fell but she got back up and kept running until the finish line. I wanted to die. So everyone was clapping, someone was concerned about me if I was hurt, and it was just me running for the finish line. I didn't even want to look at everyone else. So that was definitely my first and last race experience at the track field. Yeah, so embarrassing. The guy made it even worse. Hope you enjoyed hearing this weird ass embarrassing story about my childhood, about me falling and embarrassing myself in front of other people. If you want, you can share your embarrassing stories about your childhood or even about now, like last week, I don't know. Because I want to get to know you guys, I want to get closer to you guys. I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the video, but I want to do in the near future like a Q&A kind of video, so you get to know me better. This is my, what is 6th or 7th video? I think it's about time to do a Q&A or something like that. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want a video like that. So leave a like if you enjoyed this video, for support for me being an awkward and embarrassing child, and subscribe because it helps me a lot. Actually, I never say this, but if you want to see me being more weird and awkward, you can follow me on Snapchat at it's just 1994, or on Twitter, where I share my most random thoughts and I update you on the videos and YouTube stuff. And the Twitter @ is Jessica Di Mario 1, because I don't know who is Jessica Di Mario. You stole my name. I'm coming for you. So yeah, I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye. They got me this fake flip-flown.